A day. How y'all doing today?
It's been a day as well, but we hanging in there. Look, I still got stuff all in my beard. I'm sorry, I'm back here baking and tasting at the same
Glenn,
time.
you still alive after all that partying last
Hey,
week?
listen, I'm hanging on by a thread, as they say.
I
Cause I
heard you.
shaved my face up and stuff today. I said, F it.
I
I still got homecoming hangover. I ain't gonna much lie to you,
already know you and a whole bunch of others, but I'm
man.
glad y'all had a good time.
Yeah, I've been unproductive as hell this week. Ain't even
I
close.
already know. I already know. But yeah, I'm glad y'all had a good time. It looked fun.
Oh man, it was a time.
Yeah, it looked fun. Sure, I got this pulled up. Hey Dana, how you doing, boo?
Hi, Diane. I'm good.
That's good. Glad you like my post.
I ain't about to play with you at all. Not even
My
a
friend
little
be
bit.
jealous when you talk about anybody else. She might be, who?
You're the best friend. You're the best friend. Everybody
Well,
know it.
yeah, I know. I know. I'm proud. I'm proud we besties. We done been through a lot.
Look
Hey,
out
Hmm.
today.
ain't nothing like
Come
having
on
a
here.
rock. And I tell
Yeah.
people that all the
I'm
time. You
going
can't consider somebody your best friend unless y'all done went through some stuff.
went through
Oh,
some
yeah.
stuff.
Unless y'all friendship has been really tested. Because all the
We
friends
done
that I
been
consider
through,
close
under, and
friends,
over
yeah,
stuff.
we didn't been at odds before. But that let me know how genuine our friendship is, because we both kept
Period.
it real. And
Yeah.
we still tight today, because we like anytime somebody say something out of my close friend group, it ain't took as a personal attack, because I know they only want the best for me. So I always take
Period.
everything they say into consideration.
That's what's up. That's how it should be. I love it. Well, we had a little chatter. We're so sorry, guys. We will want to welcome everybody to Straight to the Point. I'm your host, Toy. We got Glenn over there. L-U, L-U, L-U. Put your L's up. All right. And we got my girl, that orange. And then my girl Dana. I mean, yes, Dana. I'm thinking about Giselle, but Dana down there in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hope you guys have had a great week so far. Um, so real quick, we're going before we jump into our topics, we want to thank everybody for joining in with us on tonight. Um, let's see. Whew, it's a lot going on. It's a whole lot going on. And I can't keep up. So
Hmm.
first, I want to say let's give prayers to the young lady that lost her life at the 7-Eleven. I've been on that today, but it's an 18-year-old girl. Though, for if you haven't caught the news about this, but an 18-year-old girl who was working overnight was robbed a few days ago, and instead of the guy just robbing her and leaving, he stabs her and she passes away. And this is a young lady who just had a brand new baby,
Hmm.
so definitely praying for the family and praying for that baby for sure. This is a baby that will never get to know who her mother is. So that's devastating, devastating. I also want to give, I don't remember if I mentioned this. Her son passed a few weeks ago, but I was watching the video, and Lord, I'm praying that I don't get into tears. But I was watching the video. She used to have a seafood restaurant here that was located in Yukon. I called it a seafood, Raging Cajun, and she lost her son here recently, and I'm not gonna, um, yeah. If you follow Raging Cajun, the page, please go listen to her story. Um,
Boom.
just go listen to her story. What it made me realize is,
Oh, man.
I'm sorry,
No, it's okay.
my heart really goes out to her. Um, but on some realness, check on your kids, check on your children. Sometimes as adults, we get tied up and caught up in so much stuff. We dealing with life as adults. We're trying to keep our lights on, trying to keep a roof over our heads and our children's heads, not realizing that, yeah, our kids are going to school, they're dealing with daily activities, different things like that. But check on your kids. It's more to it than just yelling at them and fussing at them. Check on your kids. Make sure they're good mentally. Make sure they're good mentally. No parent deserves to watch their child commit suicide. No, no parent, you know. And so, like I said, I'm gonna kind of leave it at that because she told her story, and if you follow her, or the Raging Cajun page, just go check out her story. But my prayers are definitely going up for her and her family, even though she has already buried her son. It's just the whole story is just really. I was crying, and I didn't even get through the whole. I was about 10 minutes in, and I was in tears. It's really devastating. It really is. So, but other than that, Glenn, do we have some activities coming up? I know we had homecoming all last week, and we gave y'all a shout out. I said Glenn ain't coming.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna make it. Then I looked at the time. I ain't gonna make it. I ain't gonna make
Yeah.
it. I had so many events, but it was good. But no, this Friday we have the Halloween festival downtown Bethany here.
Okay.
All the businesses downtown Bethany. We do it every year, and it's always so much fun. If you have
Okay.
kids, you have little ones, bring them by. Of course, it's free. Bring them
Okay.
by, get candy, have them dress up, come to the shops and stuff. We'll have little games set up. We'll have food. We'll have all of that. And I say we, literally the whole downtown Bethany uh, shops and
That's
community
gonna be dope.
will be set up. Don't be discouraged. Construction has been crazy here for the last 3 months, so it's going to be a little difficult to access. But stay the course. Just go around the back way. Come post up. Bring your
Uh huh.
kids. Good time.
That's
Then
what's up.
Saturday we have the Males Health Summit with Modern Manhood. My son is a panelist. He will be speaking on the team panel.
Oh.
Modern health, mental health, the effects of social media on teenagers. So my son will be leading a discussion with quite a few different things, which that's why I'm glad you touched on that because one of the things that he will be in charge of leading and heading out the conversation is the mental health aspect of young males and how they're affected by the pressures that they're put through today, and a lot
Yeah.
of it is due to social media, certain standards,
Yeah.
certain stuff that they kind of push on our kids. So that'll be something great to come to. Get you a ticket. It's free, but they get a ticket because they're feeding, they're offering free food. So they always
Nice.
ask people to get tickets so they can get a head count, so they can kind of be around the mark with plates and food to make sure that everybody gets fed. And
Okay.
then what else do we have coming up? Of course, don't forget about the People's Choice Awards. I just recasted a vote. They probably ain't gonna count it twice, but damn it, I did it anyway.
I know,
For
right?
my girl Toy as best female vocalist.
Thank you.
So make sure y'all go on there and vote for my girl. Vote for my guy Cooley for best new album. Uh,
Yay.
Vote for my boy Mako, best host and comedian. Go on there and vote. I voted
Yeah.
for a few people that I know and rock with. Then also, this is a little further down the line, but I'm gonna mention it. I might not mention it in the next couple of podcasts, but I'm gonna mention it this time.
Okay.
November 9th, the Made in Melanin Fashion Show. We will be vending there. Also, Sunshine will also be modeling in there. That will also be hosted here in Bethany. It's black-owned
Okay.
business, black-owned fashion designers. Everything's blackity black, 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 black.
Come on, blackity
Uh,
black,
it's
crispity crackety
it's
crunch.
it's gonna be a really, really, really good show, and
Okay.
I'm trying to think if it's something else coming up. I feel like it is, but I just can't put my finger on it. But we'll go on past that. But the Men's Health Summit is at Rose State. If you're looking for it, you can go to the Modern Manhood. I'm actually gonna post the link here in our chat. So it can go up on there, and maybe we can pin it to the screen just in case some people want to attend.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm sure we'll figure it out for you.
All right.
All right, bet. All right. And then, besides our normal, if you're interested in some live music, it's coming up. Ice is Thursday and Saturday.
Oh, I'm glad you said that, Toy. So we changed our time. We're going back to the original. Doors open at 7. We start at 8, and we getting in and getting up out of there.
Oh,
So it's a Thursday. It just makes sense. Most of us are working people. So
yeah.
Thursday night we can hang a little bit, but nigga, we can't hang too much. We had,
So this is just Thursday nights though?
yeah, just Thursday night. You know,
Okay.
Friday we start this trappy hour. That shit lasts
Yeah.
4 to 2 o'clock. You know,
Okay.
and Saturday is Saturday, so people tend to come late anyway. But Thursday it's a weekday, and we
Right.
starting at 10:30. That's too damn late on the
It
Thursday.
is. It is. Okay. So y'all heard it. If you're looking for some live music, they start early on Thursday nights now. Okay. Doors open at 7. They start in live music at 8:30. Praise the Lord. All
Yes,
right. And
indeed.
then Elmer's, of course, I'll be at Elmer's this weekend. So if y'all want some good live music, come hang out with me. I'll be there Friday night and Sunday night. So y'all know how it go down. Miss Dana, come on with it. Oh, hold on before you come with it, Dana. Hi, Giselle.
Hey,
She just
y'all.
slid on up in here. Just then Scooby Doo tiptoed up in this mug and sit
I was
down.
like, I was in the kitchen, and then I looked at the time. I was like, oh shit! I
What you doing in that
was
kitchen?
like,
You
God damn it,
up?
don't kill me.
I seen her message. She was like, "Don't kill." I was like, "Girl, come on." Well, thank you for joining us, Miss Giselle. Good to see you, baby.
My bad, y'all. Please excuse me for being tardy.
Yeah, girl, it's all good. All right, Miss Dana, what you got for us this week?
Would you rather? Would you rather
Hmm.
date someone that has really bad teeth or date someone who has a terrible build?
Oh, what?
Who's built terrible,
Built bad?
has a
I can answer that
bad
question
build.
right
Wait,
now. I don't even need to think about it because I got dental insurance, and anybody that I'm with gonna have some dental insurance because I gotta be with people who gonna take care of themselves, right? And just in case they might not have thought it was a priority back then, I will help them realize that it is a priority. So yeah, you can't change shape. Ain't that much, Doctor Miami. But
Ah,
you can fix some teeth, even if we gotta snatch them out and buy some more. So yeah, we're gonna go with the teeth.
I'm gonna go with the teeth too, because if you oddie body, ain't nothing we can really do about
Can't
that.
fix
You
it.
know, I'm going to go with the teeth.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
What she said when she said it now.
Yeah.
I
here,
think we
here.
all agree with the teeth. Yeah. All right. Well, audience, y'all tell us what y'all think. Do you want a bad body built person or do you want somebody with some jacked up teeth? You let us know. All right. Well, thank you for that, Dana. I appreciate that. We're gonna go ahead and hop into our topics real quick. While we got some time here. So let's see. We want to talk to y'all today. We want to hear from y'all. Don't be just tuning in and looking and shit. I want to hear from you. I want to know what y'all think about these type of things. Hey, Veda.
That's my girl right yonder.
The
Yeah,
teeth.
my girl Veda. Hey, Amari. I hope I said it right. Miss Benson. She said teeth, honey. I'm with you, Miss. We need to go on with the teeth because anything outside of that, Lord, we might need to get the blessed oil. All right. Let's see. So I'm gonna play the first video here. And like I said, we want y'all's input. You know, this is talking about relationships and marriage. A lot of y'all are in relationships, a lot of y'all are in marriages. So we would love to hear your input as far as these topics that we got tonight. Let's start with this one.
It was my idea because 10 years ago, 11 years ago, I'm an entertainer, and this is my best friend ever. And what I did not want to do is be dishonest with my best friend. There may be times I may want to be with other men. And my best friend said to me, Mama, I've loved you since the 10th grade. Do you think you being with another man is going to have anything to do with me loving you? And then he said, well, you know, if you can be with other men, I can be with other women. I said, well, that's not what I meant now. That's not what I meant. But it was my idea because I wanted to be open and honest with the person that I was going to spend the rest of my life with.
I think that's amazing. And a lot of people think that that's novel, and y'all church people are going to have a heart attack. Monique is from Baltimore with me. So I believed in open marriage. I just forgot to tell my ex-wife about it.
Did this nigga say? Did this nigga say? Wait, wait, wait. Wait a minute. What? See, the devil.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh
Jamal
my
Bryant.
God.
Jamal
All right.
Bryant is a hot mess anyway. So I can believe he said that. I
He
can.
said my ex-wife thought and she missed the memo, is what he's
Obviously.
saying.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, Dana, let's go.
Don't do that, Glenn. Don't motherfucking do that, goddamn it, Glenn.
Any,
Because
many,
you
miny,
already
Dana.
know
Come
how I
on.
feel about that. Why you want me to go first? Why you want me to go first? That's okay. Okay.
'Cause I
I
like
don't
the way
believe in
you
that
talk when you're
bullshit.
talking. Come on.
I don't believe in that bullshit today, tomorrow, next year, whenever. I don't believe in that shit. Hell no, that's just permission to cheat. And of course, couples that sleep with other people outside of their marriage is going to have a longer lasting relationship
2
because they
seconds. 2
sleeping.
seconds.
Go
I got
ahead.
one quick question. 2 seconds. While
Go
you're
ahead.
on that topic. Is it still considered cheating if you agree to it? Oh,
Yes.
No, not at all.
you
No.
know.
To
Okay.
me, my
Okay.
opinion, yes, it is. Yes, the fuck it is. Yes, the fuck it is. The fuck? Of course, you're gonna
And
stay
we're
with
here to
somebody
agree
who's
to
fool
disagree.
enough
I
to
just
let
wanted
you
to
go
know.
sleep with this person. Yeah, they gonna stay with your fool ass for 30 goddamn years because you a fool. You sitting there, you letting your woman get banged out by another motherfucker and letting another woman pounce up and down up. I wish the fuck you know how I feel about it, Glenn. That's why the fuck you wanted me to go first. But I don't believe in that shit. That is of the devil. And yeah, fuck that shit. Don't you come to me with no bullshit, Cecil. Don't you come to me with no bullshit like that.
She talking to him across
My
the
God,
room.
today. My God,
Stay
today.
strong, Cease. Stay strong, Cease.
Stay strong,
He
bro. We with
good.
you. We got your
He
back
good.
here.
I don't leave no room. The fuck? And if I ain't enough, good day. Good day. Yeah, I don't play that shit.
All right.
Next.
Well,
You twisted your head a little bit on that one. You got a little.
Next. Next, nigga.
we got you, friend. We got you. We got you.
Play that
Well,
shit.
Giselle, what you think, honey?
I can't talk right now. Shit.
Because I mean, y'all the two married ones here. Glenn on his way. Glenn on his way. Me, it'll be a cold day in hell.
I hear you. I hear you. I I just say to each its own. I mean, if that's what works for you, that's what works for you. Don't work for me. But if that's what works for you, that works for you. I mean, I don't know too much more to say. I mean, I understand Dana, don't kill.
I'm not.
I
I said my
feel
piece.
like I feel like if you have given your partner permission to go do that, all I'm saying is don't be upset if the outcome is not the way that you thought it was going to be.
Exactly. I agree.
Right. Because
That's all from relationship right there.
yes, I mean, it pretty much is. So if you give permission because you feel like, oh, well, I'm a step here, he can step here, well, we going to come back. See, there's, when you start sampling things, you find out that, there's something that you thought that your partner was amazing at that somebody else was magnificent at. You understand what
And
I'm
that's
saying? And
there's the
so,
man.
and then there's the problem because what could have been every now and then or a gray area or a bonus time or
Mhm.
your yearly or bi-monthly bi-yearly treat behind your back is going on every other weekend. So I'm
Hmm.
just like, don't sign up for anything that you're not prepared to deal with. But if you cool with it, you cool with it. If y'all come up with an understanding and you can rock with it, rock with it. Just don't
Hmm.
lean with it over here.
I'm with
She said, don't lean with it over here, though. Lean with it, right?
Mm-mm, don't
Mm-hmm.
don't do that. That is stop for me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Well, Glenn, can I jump in real quick for you take over? Because I'm gonna let you take over.
Go ahead.
So my 2 cents, and I'm gonna come from more of a sacred part of life. For me, sex is so intimate and so personal, especially if you don't use no condoms, that I feel like that's almost close to spirits. Like you let no spirits inside of you. And being that open, like Monique was saying, she wanted to be with him, but there might be a time she want to be with somebody else while she's out on the road doing what she's doing. Yeah, it's a no for me because it's like, first of all, I don't know you. First off, I don't know what you carry with you. I don't know, like, I feel like that's almost dangerous in a way. Because it's almost like nowadays you need to have proof that they even clean.
Or that they even the gender that they be giving.
Yeah. Or that they even the gender that they say. It's like a lot to it to be able just to be like, I want an open relationship. You know. Now I can understand maybe in my city, having an open relationship, getting with somebody that I know I'm familiar with or it's something that nature. But traveling, being on tour and stuff like that, my man at home, he ain't always with me. And I just feel the need to want to carry somebody back to the room with me after I do a show. Like, that's crazy to me. That's crazy.
That's crazy to me too.
So I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about that. I think I would have to decline that portion of life. Now the next portion of life, which I'll get to that video in a minute and we'll talk more about that then, that might be different. But yeah. Um, what you think, Glenn?
And in terms of what Monique said, I couldn't rock like that. That's too no boundary set. That's too risque, if you ask me. Uh,
Very.
but as far as being like polyamorous or having somebody else with your relationship, I think it's kind of like what Giselle said. It's different strokes for different folks, and you really have to do what works for you and the sanctity of your bond. I know some people who are married and they have them someone. You know what I mean? They have
Mm-hmm.
someone, they've been together for a while, and that works for them. And the person that they're with it's really a three-way relationship. It's not two of these men loving. I mean, two of these women loving this man. It's literally everybody loving everyone, and
Mm-hmm.
they're a real life unit, and they move as such. So there's no confusion, no misunderstanding. Of course, you have the normal disagreements that you would have in any relationship, whether that's your significant other, your brother, sister, friend. You're not gonna get along all the time,
Right.
but the way that the boundaries is set up on that, it's a relationship. It's not just open. It ain't just okay. You can go fuck whoever you want whenever you want. Just let me know, and then we'll be cool. It's not like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you do it that way, you do leave a lot of stuff open to chance. And I know some people who kind of operate like that. But for me, I don't. That wouldn't be good. For one, I mean, I just can't get down like that because as I've gotten older, you just can't share yourself with people like that because some people is fucking crazy, and then
Yeah.
at the same time, some people are just nasty. So if we're doing something like that, I do want to establish some type of bond
Mm-hmm.
of something like that, and as long as everybody's on one accord, then it shouldn't be any problems. But when you just inviting randoms or strangers or something in your bed, then that's an absolute no to me because it's just too dangerous. And even when
Mm-hmm.
I was younger and much more promiscuous, I still was much more selective because like, damn, she fine, but damn, that was just like too easy. She trying to give it up. Sometimes that would turn me off real quick. And dudes be
Yeah.
like, she was throwing it at y'all come in and hit that. I'm like, well, bro, she's just throwing it at me like that. Then she probably was throwing it at somebody else like that too. And I just I ain't the one that want to get down like that. If everybody can get it at any given time, then I don't
Right.
want it. That's just
Right.
how I've always been. So Monique, the way she presented that and the way she was saying that was a super hell no for me. Like I might just want to be with somebody while I'm out on tour. Well, damn, if you just want to fuck you that horny, we can make some arrangements to meet up on some of your tour dates. I'll buy you a machine that got everything now. Shit, we got
They do.
robots coming out too. As long as that
So I
robot
got a
don't fuck
question.
better than me, you know.
I
But
got a
What's your
but
question?
question.
What's your question?
Okay, so do you believe in like men having multiple wives?
uh,
Okay, hold on. Since you're on to that, let me go to this next video so we can answer, so we can clarify that there.
Earl, my husband of 26 years, and this is Tiger, my husband of 10 years. Look at this. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Carl and I are entrepreneurs. We run several companies online and we've written several books together.
For a living, I'm an investor. I sit around and look at numbers and charts and watch stock market all day.
Every lady should have two husbands. I'm legally married to Carl for the past 26 years. We have 3 kids together. When we decided that we wanted to have this multiple relationship structure in our marriage, we went straight to our kids and talked to them about it. We told them exactly what it was, exactly what it was not, and we always kept the door open for them to ask questions, share their thoughts, opinions, feelings, and we always supported them.
All right. Get a different task. But did you see the legs under there?
I have other tasks. In the 12th year of our marriage, Carl and I decided that I was going to have multiple partners.
You the whole, you the
Bernita said,
whole.
I didn't like math in school, so so no mathematical relationships.
Okay. So,
I
some
feel you.
people say that, but they involuntarily sharing their man. They just don't
yeah,
know.
that's right.
Trust me,
Yeah,
I
Okay.
that's
never.
true.
Okay, well,
Well,
That's
I
true.
commend her and her pH balance. I commend both of them. Cause
That's
baby, ain't no kind of way I can have 2 rotating dicks in me. Like I just can't. My stuff sensitive.
There's a third.
But
Yeah,
when you
that ain't
step,
even a whole. I've
you know what
watched
I'm
it.
saying? Your stuff
there
attached
is
third,
to
you
a
you,
got
you
three
third.
stepping
husbands.
out.
There's a
You know what I'm
third.
saying? But anyway, that's not the type of arrangements that I was asking
Yeah,
about. What you looking at,
Three,
Glenn?
three
What you said?
husbands.
there's 3.
There's 3.
I only
Yeah.
see 2. I thought I watched this video. 3.
There's 3. Yeah.
So is that weird? Oh, your nails is cute.
Thank
But
you. Thank you. It's Halloween time.
not the arrangement that I was thinking about. I was thinking about like in African nature, how they have like 10 wives or
Concubine.
whatever.
Mm.
Now, see, something like that, I wouldn't be against that. I'll be wife number 5. Sure
Well, was
will,
he
as long
taking
as
care
you're
of you?
able. Oh yeah, as long as he's able to take care of me and spend at least 1 day a week with me, baby, somewhere I sign up at. Sign up at. You hear me? That
Okay.
I'm for, yeah. But that right there is just nasty. You
Oh,
nasty. She's nasty, and her pH balance stay off. I know it do. You nasty, nasty. Just all them dicks up in you 3. Rotating, rotating.
now, but let me ask this question though. Now, if you were the 5th wife, now is he fucking y'all with a condom or no?
I don't know. I didn't think it through that far.
Oh, okay, because that's about the
Just thinking
same.
about
If
just
he ain't fucking you with a if he's fucking you without no condom, then that's a
fuck.
lot of
Look, just
pussy
come
juice.
through. Let's go out and have a date. And yeah, yeah. We ain't even gotta fuck. I'll be your arm candy wife. You can go fuck the other 9.
Okay, okay,
Be cool with that. I
okay.
would be.
You just
Yeah,
want him to take care of you financially.
that's it. Yeah, just financially. That's
So
it.
But
for
what if with the finances it comes? Like, what if you gotta be that wife to gotta give up the goods to
Nasty.
be?
Well, I'm sure that
Nasty.
they have an on-call doctor. This nigga probably paid, yeah, he on salary, with all them twats that he got to keep healthy, because I'm sure he don't want to keep recycling in STD, giving it to this right, that right, this right, that. She got to wait 7 days, then boom, you got to go to this right, then, I'm sure he don't, I'm sure
Yeah.
he don't want that. So I'm sure they have like doctors and stuff or whatever. But
Well, yeah,
yeah,
of course
if
they
I if
would.
If my day is Tuesday and Tutu is taking care of me and got me driving in a BMW or whatever luxury car and got me my own house, and his other wives is in a different house, and he's able to take care of all of us separately and give me a monthly allowance, where I sign up.
Okay.
Wouldn't that almost be like being in a polyamorous relationship with like a billionaire?
Yeah.
That's fine too, long as I ain't got to see them bitches. Long as they got their own house and you are taking care of them separately, and I just get my one day, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
I'm cool with that. Yep.
All right. You said that's the closest you coming to it, so I guess
That's it.
we'll
That's
take
it.
it.
I will
Okay.
not have 3 husbands. The devil is a liar. Yes.
The
I will
only
not.
reason why I would feel more safer with the 3 husbands versus the 10 wives is because it's more easier to keep track of the 3 husbands and where their dingaling is going.
They sleep with other people too, because this lady she's been doing these videos since 2012.
Oh yeah.
I've been looking at her videos since 2012, and she's nasty. Period.
Oh.
What do you mean?
I've been watching. She done rotated out them two. That one light skinned dude with the dreads, that's
That's
her
Mhm.
her
main
husband.
husband.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, 26 years.
that's her real husband. The other two, they just have just a ceremony, and she say that's their husband. But she done rotated them two out a few times.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, you nasty. The fuck out
Oh.
of here
Yeah,
with that
because
You
bullshit.
got to go.
it's once she
Yeah, you
rotated
nasty.
out to bring in the new one.
Yeah, your dick
Yeah,
ain't dicking
Oh,
no more, so we gonna get a
yeah.
new dick up in y'all.
oh
So
shit.
get tired to a real man. Come on, man.
Well,
Really?
somebody agree with you, Dana. Sasha says she agree with you, honey. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So I see it like this. As always, like Giselle said, I think we have to take into account that all of us are different based on the experiences that we had. So
Mm-hmm.
some stuff we may not be okay with, other folks may be. So in her situation, she got guys that was okay with 3 husbands. I'm hoping they ain't interacting with each other, but if they
Man.
are, okay,
They're
that's
not.
their thing. But also
But they
really
mess with
look
other
at
people.
really look at the type of guys that she's dealing with. Like, look at them, their mannerisms, how they talk, all this type of stuff. It's like that. That's the type of stuff that's for them. They seem like, and I hate to use this term, but they do seem like,
They be bending over.
yeah, they seem like beta men. They seem like a man that needs someone to lead them. You know,
She's stupid.
they're like, how
They
do I
go to
want to put
pay for
this in job
dominatrix
terms?
stuff.
They wouldn't be like the managers or the CEOs. They would be like the staff. Tell me what to
Mm.
do and I can get the job. I'm gonna get the job done. I'm a team player. Whatever we
Okay.
need to do for the team, that's what I'm about. That's what I'll do. Do you want this leadership position? No, I don't. Charles can have it. He's the supervisor. I'll be the lead. That's how I'm looking at them. Like, I'm the supervisor, I'm the lead, blah blah blah. My personality doesn't fit that type of dynamic, not at all. If anything, I would have to be the husband with the multiple wives. Now, I look at it like this. I'm not against a polyamorous relationship where you find somebody you connect and all stuff, but it has to have certain boundaries. You have to be all on one accord. You all have to have this understanding. That's where you don't get no mess. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
I
even
hear
if
you.
stuff do go south, it still can end amicably because everybody was on the same page. It wouldn't be like no mess, no bang out, or you doing this or you doing that. Now it's an issue. But the whole 3 husband thing, I couldn't see myself being a part of a 3 husband trio.
Mm.
That just
She's
ain't
the
gonna work
alpha.
for Glenn.
She's the
Right, she's
alpha
the
in
alpha.
that
She leads the
situation.
pack. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I get what you all are saying because it is really a part of our ancestry for whoever is the ruler to have multiple wives. Now, of course, we're in modern times now, so things change, and we've been accustomed to the westernized ways and standards of running a marriage or having a marriage. While I see things a little different. It's different strokes for different folks. I don't mind
Mm-hmm.
keeping the bedroom spicy. I don't mind. I wouldn't mind having me, my girl, and we having us a girlfriend. You know, we're all in this together. I don't mind that at all, and it could
Come
work.
on.
You know, but as far as like, oh, just open and you mess with whoever you want, whenever you want, and all that type of stuff, that's a no for me. Because just like I'm known up here, Toy is known. It might be some motherfuckers trying to just get at you because they don't like me, and now they say, "Yeah, I be knocking his chick down and all that." Which that but
On the weekend.
you know, so I
But you're
just say
talking about like having a relationship though, right?
yeah,
Like this
oh,
this would be y'all girlfriend, not y'all toy, right?
yeah. No, even for a toy, even if you got it standing out like, okay, this is our toy right here. As long as we
Period.
got somebody that's consistent and that we cool, then that's different. You know, if she
But
cool with that shit,
what if your toy's pussy is better than your girl's? No offense.
I mean, that just mean me and my girlfriend enjoy some good pussy. That's it.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna be like, damn, babe, her pussy was hitting a little harder than yours. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid, cause then you gonna fuck
I
all
mean,
this shit up. Then
You gonna fuck all the shit up.
yeah, cause that's just like your girl. Like, yeah, I used to fuck with such and such. His dick was better than yours. You gonna feel some type. You gonna bitch. What?
I mean, you're
Come
not gonna
on.
tell her, but I'm just saying that. Don't you think that's where mess can come in?
No,
Because
cause
like
you
toy,
gotta understand. I've been living long enough to know that it's good pussy everywhere. But what comes with that good pussy? Are you gonna be
maybe
willing to
y'all have a
deal with
better
that shit?
connection. You know
Huh?
what I'm saying?
Are does that just cause she got good pussy? What about the connection? And we gotta know
That's what
that
I'm saying.
you
What if you have a better connection with her,
with my toy,
with your toy?
how would I know
What if
that? If
feelings
we just
start
Yeah,
to
fucking.
this
develop for your toy?
because there's rules and guidelines to that. Like you
Yeah, it's boundaries. Like how would I know that
boundaries.
if we just fucking? For me, sex is always better if we got some type of connection, we established it. But if we
Right.
just fucking around, that's just what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a fuck. And it's sad to say, I can separate it for that. But if we like hanging out, we doing all this other stuff, that's when
Yeah.
you start actually building bonds and getting to know somebody and start to develop feelings. But if it's just straight to the room fucking, then that's just what it
Oh, straight
is.
to the room, and
And
then
I can
bitch, you
see
gotta
a
go.
man being more like that though than a
Yeah.
woman because women are more emotionally attached.
Most
We
of
get
them,
more
yeah.
emotionally attached quicker than a man does. So I can see a man separating that.
Mhm.
But I see your point, Glenn. I see your
Yeah.
point.
If you
Giselle,
compartmentalize that, go ahead, y'all. So stay on. Stay on. I got it.
is you gonna get your extra husband a 3?
I cannot.
I
She didn't
I
already
don't
told.
I don't need I don't need three. I
Shout
don't
out
need
to the
three.
couch.
Yeah, I don't need three. I do somewhat agree with Dana though, because I
Okay.
could be I could be somebody's concubine though.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Could. I could, because
Okay.
it would be less stress.
Come
Okay.
on, you ain't got to clean up after nobody. Come on
Yeah,
now.
you don't yeah, it would be way less stress because that's just somebody literally just be like, I think I think you're beautiful and I want you on my team and I'm gonna take care of you and you don't have to worry about nothing. I just need you here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I could do that. I could do that. And being in a being in a polyamorous relationship, I feel like that takes a special kind of people. Like it would take a special type of person for me because you would have to I would have so many different requirements for that, right? Like you would have to, and granted, I got my own, I take care of myself. Don't hear what I'm not saying.
Mm-hmm.
However, but he would have to have the financial capacity and the emotional stability to be
Mm-hmm.
able to maneuver more than one woman. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't, and you don't come across that many people. A lot of people from what I've known, what I've seen, a lot of people in that particular situation, it sometimes is more egotistical
Mm-hmm.
than the actual nourishment of the relationship. So it would have to be like some things. But could I see it potentially like on a financial standpoint? Like you got this person, this person, this person, and y'all all have this whole agreement about how things are going to navigate, and you've got this, everybody's putting all their finances together, and y'all are like living this lavish life. Like, I guess, but yeah, I'm stingy though, so I don't know.
I
I
think
don't.
yeah, just based on what you're saying though, it does have its benefits, but everything comes with its pros and cons, as we all
Mhm.
know. But in the sense that it financially it would be better, especially if you are on the same page. But I think, especially for a lot of men, and this don't pertain to all men, but for a lot of men, the notion of having multiple women get them excited in a sexual way. But do you really think some of y'all men can barely satisfy your one woman? So you really think you're gonna be able to satisfy both these women? And when I say satisfy, I'm not talking about just in the sexual sense. I'm talking about emotionally, because we've spoken on here plenty of times, and we know that women tend to be more emotional creatures than men. Are you going to be able to deal with that? When they want some more of your time, when they want to sit down and talk, when they want to spend some more time, or when it's that time of month, because when women around each other's, they periods tend to sync up. So now you got two women walking around the house, and it's that time of the month. Are you going to be able to deal with that? Are you a provider? Are you providing for them? Do they feel safe? Do they feel secure with you? All of these things you have to check off
Yeah,
for it
I
to
agree.
actually work. If you
Hmm.
Mhm.
don't, then it won't. It's the same thing in a relationship just with one woman. If you're taking it that far, you have to be able to provide for both and do this thing. At least in my point of view. Now, it's it's so many conversations about the whole 50-50 and all that type of stuff. I just feel like whoever can bring the bread in, do it. But in this situation, it has to be a strong man. It has to be a strong man to lead out this. That's the only way it will work. And yeah, I just think a lot of men, when they think about multiple women, they just get so excited because, oh, the sex, the sex, the sex, the sex, the sex. But what about outside of the sex? Because you ain't going to be having sex 24/7. Then eventually that body is going to slow down, so your drive ain't going to be as high. Then what you going to do? How you keeping them satisfied? How you keeping everybody happy in the relationship? Are you
Yeah,
providing?
that's true.
What are you doing about the whole situation? If they want kids, it's so much to be talked about and ironed out and boundaries set, but it absolutely can work and it can be great. But you just have to see what's for you.
They're gonna have to come with vasectomies and IUDs, because hell no, for them damn babies. That
That's true though.
uh-uh.
So, Jay Foolin, I need you to tell me more. You talking about never? Does that mean you'll never do poly? Mm-hmm. I need to hear from you.
Yeah, I do poly.
You do poly.
I said I will. I
Okay.
can. I do, and I can
So
provide
you know what?
better
We're
for
kind
all.
of divided here because I would be cool with Polly. You cool with Polly? Dana and Giselle, they like I'm cool with the 9 wives as long as
Yeah,
I'm taken care of.
that's why I say it's different strokes for different folks. Cause I know a man
Mhm.
who has multiple wives, and they're aware he takes really good care of them, and they don't have
That's
no issues,
amazing.
no problems. And when I say take care of him, even when he out, and if chicks kind of holler, you're like, he cool. I got my
Yeah.
women already, But that's a man who understands what he wants and knows
Right.
what he
Absolutely.
wants and is doing it. You know what I
Right.
mean? And his mind is in the right place. If you just jumping into it to do it and hadn't really thought it out, you just thinking with your dick or you thinking with your twat, it's gonna
I'll
lead
be
to a lot of
thinking with my
misunderstandings. It's gonna lead to a lot of confusion, which ultimately is gonna mess up whatever dynamic y'all have going on, and
yeah.
lead to a lot of confusion. And then next thing you know, it just shit is gonna be in disarray, and that's the last thing you need. So we got enough to worry about shit with this presidential election.
Oh my god.
I voted today.
Ooh, you had to vote for them people today.
I did it today. I wasn't finna be out there in when it was time. I did it. I did it early. I went today.
I'm so ready for this election to be over. It's giving me a headache everywhere, all over my body. Just a headache. Sick of this
But
shit.
Y'all see my sticker? I voted today.
I
I'm
see
proud of
it.
you, friend. I'm so
Thank
proud of
you.
you.
Yeah, but hey, I will say this about relationships though. I think people should really, really, really take the time out to really know themselves first. before they actually get into a relationship.
Yeah.
Get into a relationship, making sure them and their partner is on the same page and grab understanding, because it's gonna be misunderstandings, but that's what makes your relationship stronger when you work through that and get on the same page. It gives you a better sense of confidence about your future, because you know if things go left, y'all gonna get it back right. When
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
that uncertainty, if things go left, we don't know what we're gonna do. That's a discouraging feeling. It fucks up the confidence in the relationship. So don't get so caught up in listening to all these relationship videos that you hear on podcasts and other stuff telling you what you need to do, what you should do, and all that stuff, and people lecturing you and all of this stuff. Like, you have to take all that with a grain of salt, because a lot of these people are speaking from their experience or telling you what you think you might want to hear. You
Mm-hmm.
know, relationships, it's never like puzzle pieces. Sometimes you got to dig around and figure out which piece actually goes where, because sometimes this piece fits in this piece, but it don't actually go right there. It don't actually go right there. And you got to move it around, because it's going to throw off the whole entire picture. And sometimes we try to stick this piece in here and leave it right there, and it messes up everything coming together. That's why the most important part of building a strong relationship is having a good one with yourself, so you can relay the things that you actually want and need from your partner. And
Yeah.
then that can grab that understanding, and then that's how you build. That's that foundation. And any
Yeah.
relationship needs a strong foundation, whether it's poly, whether it's just a traditional relationship, whether it's a gay relationship, whatever it is, it needs a strong foundation. And a strong
Mm-hmm.
foundation, one of the biggest part of that is just understanding and knowing. So,
Yeah. I agree with you on that. I agree with you. Amari said, make sure you
believe.
being honest across the board or it will not work. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
That's absolutely right. I do have a question. We got about a little less than 15 minutes, but let's kind of go a little deeper because now we noticed in the second video when she described the relationship between both men, or how long she had been with them. Um, I did hear them mention that they spoke to their children about that decision beforehand. Now, in speaking to their children, of course, we're looking at these kids, these children as being grown children. Okay. But let's put it in a situation of younger kids, these kids that we raising. How do you handle that? Are you open in front of the kids in that nature? And you let's keep in mind these are kids that could be under 18 years old, and you're raising these children in the same household that you have either poly going on or multiple relationships going on. However, how would you handle that in front of children that live in the same household
But the younger kids,
with the younger kids? These are kids you raising.
um, I think at a certain age, when they're able to understand the concept, or when they start asking questions, we can sit down and explain it to the best of your ability. I don't think you should shun them, but just even at a certain age, I don't think some of that stuff, like, why are we even talking about this?
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And I think now in the society we live in, they sexualize kids way too early. They get
Yeah.
to talking to them about some stuff right now that they can't even process or understand. But it is gonna
Hmm.
come a time where you really gonna have to explain it. But if you having someone around, you can explain a relationship, because the kids naturally, if it's someone that you care about and around, they're gonna bond with them as well, because they trust you, and because you trust them, they're gonna automatically build a bond with them because they're gonna be around. But that's always a sticky conversation. Um, but you explain the best way you can, you best way you
Yeah.
can. That's like, I don't really know what to say with that. I've seen videos where they said we set the kids down and we talked to the kids and we explained to them, but those kids were like almost teenage or preteen, so they kind of understood the concept of boyfriend, girlfriend, and all of that.
Hmm.
But the younger kids, they might be like, I don't know. I just think maybe you probably have to watch your interactions
Hmm.
around them for a while, and maybe get to explaining it, because.
Well, Dana, how would you explain it?
I wouldn't, because I wouldn't be in that situation. I don't think you
Gotcha.
should even bring kids into your fantasy life. I don't think you should. You have to explain that to a child because you shouldn't even have it in front of them. I don't agree with none of it, so I wouldn't even know how to handle it or bring it to my child because I wouldn't do it.
Gotcha. What you
And
think, Giselle? I'm sorry, Daniel. My bad, y'all. I'll be just cutting y'all off. I'm sorry.
no, I'm done.
Okay. What you think, Giselle?
I I kind of agree with Dana. I think that if this is something that you're playing with, like you're teetering with, like you got your side piece over here, like every now and then, or you deciding, you want to dibble and dabble in this, like that's your recreational activity. That's not your actual lifestyle. I
Mm-hmm.
don't feel like that should be in front of your children anyway.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Like that
Mm-hmm.
that should not be presented to your children. I mean, whether it's that or just a single partner period. Like I think I told y'all before, like I don't believe in Uncle John and Mr. Wilson. Like your personal playtime is your personal playtime. You don't subject your I personally do not believe that you should not subject your children to anybody unless you know that that is going to be a permanent fixture in your life. Other than that, you keep that stuff separate. If I gotta holler at you over here and you over at grandma's house, and then I'll holler at you. I really, you don't even know where the hell I stay at until. But anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. But I don't feel like children should be subjected to that.
Nope.
And because for me, I look at it as the same way as you don't want them teaching gender shit in school. You don't want nobody presenting that shit in front of your kids because you don't want to fuck them up. Same
Yeah,
thing. You still responsible for your kids. Don't fuck them up behind the
That's
food.
true.
I'm just saying.
That is
Like you
so
can't
true.
you can't pick and choose what is fucked up and ain't fucked up just because you presented it and somebody else presented it. Like
Yeah.
give your child an option to choose and don't normalize some shit that ain't goddamn normal just because you want some
right.
freak fetish shit. Like period.
Yeah. That part. Come on.
That is
Can
so
you say
well.
it one more time for the motherfuckers in the back? Because let me tell you so.
I'm just
That's how I
saying.
feel about. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not
No,
gonna say
I
it.
mean,
I'm
go ahead
not
and
gonna
say
say
it.
it.
Why are you
But
not gonna say it?
No, say,
that's how I be feeling about them
I,
same gender relationships that have these kids, and I be like, why are you trying to make them accept that bullshit? Give them the opportunity to understand why Adam and Eve were who the fuck they were. Give them that opportunity. And then if they grow up and decide, you know what, I think I do want some dingaling and he got a dingaling in between his, then that's a decision that he makes as an adult. But I think as a child, man, you should be keeping the child in the child's place.
yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with what Giselle said. But if that's your lifestyle and this is who you're gonna be with, this is your partner, that's what you're choosing. Then at
Yeah.
some point, if the kids ask them questions, you will have to explain it. But I wholeheartedly agree with what you said. If this ain't something that you're doing or that you see in the long term, then don't have that shit around your kids. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Because then that does lead to they gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? You really gonna have to explain that. But if this is like, if you saying, okay, I'm in a poly relationship, this is what I'm doing, this is how I'm
Hmm.
living this is me, then okay, it's okay to explain that whenever
Yeah.
that question arises. But if
Yeah,
not, then absolutely right. You should have some type of proof. You shouldn't just be bringing any and all that stuff around your kids because there's gonna be some questions, and that goes for whether you're doing a poly, same gender relationship, or just dating somebody. I'm strong on that too because I have kids, and
Mhm.
me and their mother is no longer together. So before I introduce people to my kids, it has to be something serious. You just don't be out just somebody I'm screwing on. So hey, here's my kids and my daughter and all this type of stuff. No, that's a no. Like my kids at the house, hey, what you doing? What you up to? I want to come through and hang with you. No, my kids is
Mhm.
here. You know what I'm saying? So we'll reconvene some other time.
One
We'll
moment, y'all.
catch
Keep talking.
yeah. But if you're absolutely right with that. And I see some people that don't give a damn. They got so many people around them kids and the kids just super friendly. They're going up to anybody and everybody because shit, that's just what they used to, been around strangers and shit all the time. And I think that sets a bad precedent for them because they see you do
yeah,
that, that's modeling a certain behavior, then they
right.
gonna do it too.
Yeah, and then when they do it, then you want to beat the shit out of them. Like no,
Yeah.
I got it from you
Right, right. Why you got people running in and out of this house, sneaking through the window? Well,
because you
shit,
did.
you be having Tom, Jerry, and Dick and Harry, all of them over here. I don't know who is who. You
Yeah, I agree.
know, so yeah, I'm definitely with you on that. Definitely with you on that.
Well, Dana,
Mhm.
you got any more to say? You in the
No,
hat? You okay? Just wanted to
no,
make sure.
we good.
Okay. Well, I totally agree with everybody, and overall, um, we come to find out that it's just these type of activities are choices that are made personally within yourself of what you decide you want to do. Most people in the world prefer to have one person in their life because most people are selfish and they don't want to share somebody else. So, but then you have those that got the whole world, in their heart of love, and they want to love on everybody, and so they got to have multiple people to love on. Congratulations. And hopefully it works out for you because I have a few people that I know that do it. So, um, but you definitely, man, you definitely got to be built for that kind of shit. I'm just gonna say that you definitely got to be built for it because um, there are times that you can feel like that particular person is spending too much time with the other person or whatever the case may be. And again, that falls back into the category of, I guess you could say, selfishness. Some people just don't know how to handle those type of things. So, but anywho, for those that can, hey, it is what it is.
Live your life, baby.
I mean, you only get one.
You
Hell,
only get one.
you only get one. So
Yeah.
live it the best you can. Then them two at the bottom, they done living. They gonna live on and marry
I'm
them on to.
done, baby. I done hung
I,
up a
I
long
need
time
both of
ago.
them to donate me some hair. I just need a little bit in the front. Do me a little doodad, a little something. You know what I'm saying?
Not the bang. Hold on. You want the
I need
bang
the
with the
bang. Saying,
with the
You want the
with
bang?
the sideburns?
Got about
you know what I'm saying? I need it for Halloween. You know what I'm saying?
Period. What y'all gonna be for Halloween? I know y'all dressing up. We big
holy.
kids now.
I'm gonna be holy. That's what I'm gonna
Okay.
You gonna dress up like a
Holy,
nun?
praise his
oh,
You
name.
gonna be the
you gonna
nun
be in a nun
Emma?
outfit, sis?
You gonna be
Nah, I don't
the
celebrate
possessed
no
nun?
holidays.
Oh,
You
I
like me?
celebrate
I mean,
no
I like
holidays.
them because it brings people together. But some of that stuff I don't believe in. And when we talk about some of these holidays, but don't get me started on that. A lot of this stuff was adopted from paganism.
mm-hmm.
And, you
But
know,
I like
I'm a
the holidays. I do. I like,
I like people
especially
coming together.
Thanksgiving.
I don't give a damn what it is. As long as we come together, you ain't even got to call it a holiday. I'm with it. Homecoming, reunion,
Yeah,
kickback,
but
get
why
together. I don't
people
care.
don't like the holidays? They ain't gotta be worth nothing. It's just I like the holidays. You got Thanksgiving, you get to eat all the food in the
My favorite.
world.
My
Yeah.
favorite.
Then you got Christmas, you get to give gifts, and then you get to talk about baby Jesus, even though he wasn't born in December, he was born in September. And then
He
you
was
get
not
to
born then. He was born on April Fool's Day. Who would have
Jesus
fooled
is
you?
a Virgo. I ain't gonna talk about it again. He's a
You would
Virgo.
like to believe that this world would be so messed up if he was a Virgo, but the show was about to end.
Now
We're
let
gonna
me
leave
try
that
to get
all
yours
the way
in, kind
alone.
Right.
First of all, hell no. The show over. Good night.
They hate on us Virgos. Oh, and I forgot to do birthdays because it is Scorpio season. I
Hey,
forgot. Hold on. Let me give a shout out to my birthday people. If you are a Scorpio, hold on. Let me make sure it's the right date. Yeah, if you are a Scorpio, it is your season. Happy birthday to the Scorpios. My mama will be turning. Yes, on October 25, honey. She gonna be 18 again. Hey,
that's
hey,
what's up. My
hey,
sister'
hey.
birthday is on the 28th of
Okay, happy birthday,
October.
sister.
She'll be turning 36 right behind me. And then my daughter' birthday is November the 4th. And my son' birthday
Okay,
is November the 8th.
all right. So you
Yeah.
busy this month,
Yeah,
this season?
February is my month. I be stroking in February, apparently. You
Yeah,
know.
you busy this season. Then that's what's up. Well, happy birthday to all the Scorpios. We got it with Scorpio? Quisha. I hope I said
Oh,
it right. Yeah, I'll be butchering names. I'm sorry,
Hey, let's go,
but
quick dub.
is that Quisha Moore? All right,
Quisha,
honey.
Quisha.
Happy birthday. Early birthday to you. Hopefully around that time we'll shout you out one more time. Um, But yeah, happy birthday. Thank you, Sasha. We appreciate you sitting in. Thank you to everybody that sat in with us on tonight and had responses and all that. That warms our heart. We appreciate you. Thank
Hey,
you.
we growing.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
I
Um,
mean, my height ain't. Giselle could just spare me a foot.
Oh, if he don't
Wait,
every show.
wait a minute.
Giselle,
I'm
when you see me,
hollering,
they got the
bro.
bottom
You
of
know
the
what?
head.
Yeah.
Listen, just give me one pose with my elbow on his head. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, we got to. Got
I'm
to.
Just
hollering.
one.
Let me live.
That's a
I'm
must.
hollering.
Nah, I'm messing with y'all.
But anywho, we thank everybody for joining in with us. And once again, if you haven't liked our page, Straight to the Point OKC, feel free to go like our page and share our videos and tell more people about us. We're trying to grow our podcast. We just started in August, and look at us. We damn near in November. Look at God. So it's a beautiful thing. We appreciate everybody that's been supporting us so far. And before you guys hop off, when I end this, will you all please stay on so I can chop it up with y'all real quick? But other than that, everybody else, thank y'all for tuning in with us. And we will see you all on next Wednesday. Y'all have a blessed week, a safe weekend. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace. Y'all take it easy, ladies.